Alright, we are here at the Nürburgring Nordschleife doing a radical SR10 race. Basically, really running this to pick up the safety rating. I'm going to run in back and just try to stay out of trouble as best I can. Not really running for position, but typically at this place, if you if you just stay clean, plenty of people will wreck out, and you'll move up enough to not really lose much I rating.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
Alright.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
First race of the day.
Pit exit looks clear.
This morning for me. But I wanted to get this one in before I had some errands to do today. This car is very, very twitchy to drive. It can get you in trouble quick.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
What's surprising about this car is the SR8 free version of this car actually drives and handles better than this one does. I hadn't done a lot of racing at this track until last week, and this thing is interesting to learn. I believe there's like 154 turns on this version, which is great for safety rating, but not so much for learning the track. I keep the driving line on. I don't really follow it necessarily. Just kind of helps me with references. Go. Don't pay attention to your references, that's what happens.
Yellow flag.
Could have done without that.
Called into the pits for repairs.
Oh, well. Yeah, actually, let's get off here. Oh yeah, this thing has no brakes now at all. That's alright. That was just a warm-up anyway. Car looks good though, doesn't it? Running one of the old Momo liveries from back in the 80s and 90s.
15th place.
Alright, let's see where we're at here. We're at the back, but I think I'm going to jump into the pits. I got rear-ended yesterday by a guy coming out of the pits, so I'm going to try to be the last one out. I just don't want any incidents. We'll try to run this race as incident-free as possible, although at this track that's sometimes kind of hard to do. As I say, I thought I
Right,
was
Jim.
the only
Get
one
ready.
starting from pit road. But never
Green,
mind.
green, green.
Alright, let's give him a little head start. Alright. Just ease on around the back. Like I said, we're not really trying to race at all.
Pit exit's clear. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Sacristan.
An incident in turn 1. Exactly why I start from the pits. Yeah, I'm really just doing this race to pick up safety rating. I'm trying to promote to be before the end of the season, which is next week is this is the last week of the season. This is week 12.
Car in front is Sacristan. Car number 7, A license. And their rating is 1.9.
I'll tell you, this is a fun track once you figure out, you know, how to drive it. It is fun.
The gap to Sacristan ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Oh, you didn't want to turn. Wow, plowed right on through there. Yeah. So much for incident free. Oof. Well, this thing is twitchy this morning. Maybe it hasn't had its coffee.
Incident in Callanhard.
Of course, this place is famous for Niki Lauda's crash where he got severely burned, which was obviously featured in the movie Rush. In fact, that was the last year that Formula One ran on this circuit. After his crash, that was it. They just moved to the when they came back, they moved to the Nürburgring, newer portion of the track.
Okay, Jim, the next car is Mace, car number 11, A license, and their rating is 1.2.
Coming up here on the famous carousel. Very rough in this car, as you can see. Really have to watch hitting these curbs here. All the curbs are very high, and this car is so stiff. I was just cruising along and bumped one last night, and yeah, it just totally threw the car out and spun me sideways. Actually, it was right here. Now this is setting up for that long run down the back straight. So this is one you really need to get a good run off of, which I did not actually there. This is a fixed setup series. The gearing in this car is a little too tall for this track. You don't ever even get close to winding it out in 6th gear. If you put a little shorter gear stack in here, I think it would run faster than it does. And that is one lap around Nürburgring Nordschleife. 3 more to go.
P13.
This car will definitely help you work on your throttle and brake control, which for me, I have a real problem with my throttle control. I tend to slam the gas down way too hard. I need to correct that. This car will punish you for doing that if this car's not pointed straight and you hit the throttle a little too hard, it'll jump out on you quick. Whoa. As you can see what I was talking about earlier.
There's an incident in Nordschleife. Looks like it's Robert. There's an incident in Carousel. We think it might be Robert.
Whoa. That was way closer than I wanted it to be. Anybody that may have happened to tune in on Twitch, this is actually my first stream on Twitch. Assuming it's coming through, I don't actually know for sure. Yeah, this one will rattle your teeth out right here. Definitely have to be very careful in this car not to downshift too quickly. Like you use engine brake.
The leader has just done 6:22.1.
Hit it a little early, it'll burn you, it'll punish you.
Solar is closing the gap. It's now 17 seconds.
Fun stretch of the track right here, especially when you're really running at top speed. You're flying through here. I don't know how much damage that did. Might have messed our arrow up. Guess we'll get an idea running down the straight here, see where we're at. There's no fan. Oh yeah, definitely jacked up. Terrible right now. Golly, I hate that. I may duck in the pits here and see what it's going to take to get it fixed.
Speed limit is 37 miles per hour. You've got loads of fuel. Okay, Jim, halfway home. Fuel's good. 2 to go.
Well, I guess there's no damage to be fixed. All right.
Pre-takes it's clear. Box in 67,440 feet. It's fine, you got loads.
67.
The guy ahead is Solar, car number 13, A license, and their rating is 1.0.
I thought I had a damage report button set up on my wheel, but apparently I do not. Alright, we're alright. Just gotta keep it clean from here on. We'll get us a nice little chunk of safety rating. I don't think this race is going to put us into the B, promote us up to B, but it'll get us close, and we should be able to do it in this race and one more if I keep this one clean in the next one. That being said, I've tried twice to get that done and missed it both times. And had a horrible. Oh, golly. Shit. Well, that didn't help. Yeah, that's going to kill our safety rating for this race right there. And now I've got a little damage, at least it feels like it. Not sure I'm struggling to get this promotion done. This is season 3, week 12. So one of the cool things about this week is the Super Formula lights are also running here in the Ringmaster series. So that's going to be fun. I haven't done that yet, but. I don't know if you can hear the beep on the recording that I'm hearing. I don't know if it's something from my headphones in the car. It would be nice to know what it was. Well, those two wall smacks that I've had, my steering definitely feels very loose and sloppy. Oof, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to limp it around now. Drive these corners now because they'll get away from me fast. this is where you start racking up big incident points too. You still drive fast, you still drive as fast as you were, or possibly even faster, because you're frustrated and the car's not handling the same, which I'm famous for doing that as well. Turn a 4 or 5 incident point race into a 10. This thing's a handful now. Yeah, this thing's way out of control. Sixth gear on this car actually backs the speed up. It's this car is definitely not geared exactly correct for this track. We have lost we've lost about 10 miles an hour on top end speed. Since I'm really not racing anyone, try this again to see what happens. Definitely don't want fuel, and we don't really want tires.
Watch your speed.
What's the damage? Yeah, my speed, I'm going at half a mile an hour.
Activate limiter, you've got plenty of fuel. White flag, last lap, front left, 93%, right rear, 98.
We'll give it a minute or so to work on some of the damage. I have no idea what why the car is beeping at me. If you guys can hear that, please comment below and tell me why it's doing that. Alright, here come the leaders. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Exit's clear. Push.
Whoa. Yeah, that didn't really fix too much. You know, I'm not racing, so my speed shouldn't matter, but I don't want all these lead pack cars to catch me, because my chance of getting run over by somebody and picking up a 4X there's no fast repair in this Radical series. That's kind of a bummer. That would have been nice to be able to fix its damage quickly. Whoa. Oh, okay. So they're all finishing up their lap, so I shouldn't have to worry about anybody catching me. Alright, that's good. Just ride around and pick up our last little bit of safety rating. Well, this certainly wasn't the most entertaining race if you're watching it, but thank you if you are still here. We've got some good stuff coming, just starting to develop this channel, and I'm going to have, you know, a lot of videos for people to follow the progress. You know, this is just my journey, and we're going to start broadcasting some league races and stuff like that, and we're going to start doing starting a broadcasting YouTube channel where we're going to broadcast other league races from different leagues. That's going to be called Motormouth Broadcasting. I've got the channel set up. I have no content on it yet, but it'll be coming soon. Oof. Well, I'm all alone now. The only one left on the track. If you happen to be watching this still, and you want a little trick, so as you can see, I'm still out trying to complete the required number of laps for this particular race. If you've already finished your race and there's someone out on the track like me trying to complete their race, you can continue going around the track, and that will contribute to your safety rating. So it's a great way to pick up a few more turns, because of course the safety rating is based off of number of incidents compared to the number of turns. So you can go out and pick up a few more turns while somebody is completing their race. Now, once the last car has crossed the finish line, then what you do after that won't count anymore, but it does give you the chance to pick up a few more turns. definitely about 10 miles an hour slower than we were. I probably, should not hit walls. That would probably help with that problem. Well, there we have it.
B13, and there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
Alright, well that's going to wrap this one up. If you actually watched this, thank you. Of course, give the channel a like, the video a like, and the channel a subscribe would be wonderful. It'll certainly help us get our content out there. And that'll do it for this one. Thanks.